Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on how to add training to an employee using SkyTrust. In this video you will learn how to check employee training, add employee training, upload training documents to an employee, add new training providers and report on training. Select HR from the dark blue toolbar on the left hand side of the screen. You will see two drop-down boxes in the top section of the HR menu. If you cannot see these, contact your systems administrator to amend your access. The top drop-down box is a list of employees that are employed with the business unit you are currently working in. The second is a list of labour hire employees and contractors to the business unit you are logged into. Choose the employee, labour hire or contract employee from the relevant drop-down and select Go. This brings you to the employee transaction page. The tab that shows as default is the Job Titles and Training tab. This shows the job title assigned to the employee and the competencies that this job title requires for the employee to have as part of their role. To view the training that the employee has completed, select the Training Completed tab. Not all of the training in this tab will show on the Job Titles and Training tab. This is because the training may not be a requirement of the position. You may notice that a course appears to be duplicated, such as the Certificate 4 in OH&S on the screen now. This is duplicated to show the different competencies linked to this course, as you can see in the Training Competency column. The Category column is where uploaded documents will show. If there is nothing in this column, there hasn't been any documents uploaded to the training course. If the training you want to add to the employee does not show in the Training Completed tab, you can proceed to add the training. Select the Add Training License option. The screen that loads will have options to select different types of training courses, providers, and training statuses. Find and select the course you wish to add from the Training Courses drop-down list. If the training was conducted internally by a BestBar employee, there is an option in the training provider to select BestBar Pty Ltd. Otherwise, select the training provider that the course was completed through. Later in the video, you will learn how to add new training providers into the system. Using the next drop-down, select the status of the training. You can use Planned to indicate that the employee is undergoing training, which is useful for when new factory employees start, as they need to complete supervised hours of training before receiving the full competency. Booked is good to use if you're aware of any upcoming external training, as the system will send a reminder to the employee of the booked training so long as the booked date is entered. Depending on the course you select, there will be a section to add an expiry date. You have the option to add comments where necessary using the Details field. When uploading training documents, keep in mind that there can only be one document uploaded per training course. This means you need to scan all relevant documentation of the course as one document. It is a good idea to wait until the course has been completed to upload the documentation. You can see that it is a standard upload screen where you can select documents from your desktop, company drive, personal drive, or any removable devices such as a USB stick. Select Add Training License when you're finished entering the details of the training. To add a training course to more than one employee at a time, select HR from the dark blue toolbar. Scroll down the menu until you find Add Employee Training. When the screen opens, you can see there is a list of employees available with a checkbox next to their names. This allows you to select multiple employees to add to the training course. This allows you to select multiple employees to add a training course to. Select the employees that have completed the training course. Select the training course, training provider, and training status from the drop-down list. As you can only select one of these options for each category, all employees must have completed the same course through the same provider and have the same status. It helps if the date they completed the training is the same, but it is not essential as you can edit this detail from the employee transaction page. If the employees have separate documentation of the training course, do not upload any documents at this stage. Use the employee transaction pages to upload individual documents to the added training course. Once all relevant details are entered, select Add Training License. To modify added training or to upload a document to added training, use the Employee Transaction drop-down box to select the relevant employee. Select the Training Completed tab and find the training you wish to modify and select Modify. Here you can change dates, add license or reference numbers, add details, and upload a document. Remember, only one document can be uploaded per training course. Select Modify Training once you are done making changes. In the HR tab, scroll down until you find Add New Training Provider in the menu. Select this option. Provide the training provider's name in the first text box. In the second text box, provide the web address for the provider. This can be searched in Google if it is not on any of the documentation provided. Then select Add Provider. This provider will now be available to select when adding in new training. In the HR tab, scroll down to find the section that is called Training Matrix. This section has 3 different options for reporting on employee training. The first option available is the most comprehensive reporting option. This is the Training Live Search. As you can see, there is an area to refine your report. Select the parameters you wish to use. You can search and report by status of training, by employee or subcontractor, by job title, by competency, by department, by training course, or by priority. You can reset your parameters at any time by selecting the Reset button. Most of the drop-down options will allow you to select more than one option to refine your report. You can export your final report to Excel if needed using the Export to Excel document option. The second option is to report using List Training Matrix by job title. This shows a matrix type report. It is arranged alphabetically by job title with the employees that have been assigned the job title sitting underneath. The ticks and crosses indicate what is completed and what is not. You have the option to export this report to Excel. The last option is to report using List Training Matrix by employee. This shows a matrix type report. This report is arranged alphabetically by employee surname. This shows the requirements the employee has allocated to them in relation to the job role they have been employed for. You have the option to export this report to Excel. This concludes your training on how to add training to an employee. For further information on the individual modules, please see other available video tutorials. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.